Okay, let's pull another one out of the pile. Let's see. Okay, yeah. This is the seminal California games. It was actually the pack-in game with the first version of the Lynx. I think the Lynx 2 only came with, I think later on it came with checkered flag, if I remember correctly. Anyway, let's have a look at this. Unlike the computer versions, this version only has the 4 events, but they are all quite impressive. Oh, I can't see the foot bag there, or the yeah, they call it foot bag for obvious reasons. It's the same as the Frisbee game on the original was actually called Flying Disc. No, I can't see that, so that's unplayable for me. So let's put these buttons to good use. The half pipe event has this impressive camera close-up right at the beginning. Again, I can't see what I'm doing. BMX event's quite different from the PC version. I'm going to crash any moment, I know. There we are. And finally the surfing. There we are. Okay, let's have a look at a couple more. Let's see. Oh, now. Stun Runner. Now, this was a very impressive coin-op in the early 90s. And the Lynx version is actually the only half-decent home version of it in existence. The computer versions were an absolute joke. Now, this is quite a remarkable achievement. All the sound effects, all the speech from the coin-op are in there. They've just used sprites rather than the vector graphics that were in the coin-op. But it is amazingly faithful to the original. Now, the coin-op had an analog yoke control. Obviously, with this, you need to make do with the D-pad. So it's a bit tricky to get used to, but it's still very playable. So yes, quite an amazing improvement. Now let's save the best for last here. Once I found it, here we are, Clax. Now Clax is probably the most essential game on the Lynx, and it looks like it's not inserted properly. Let's try again. Most essential game on the Lynx, and one of the few, I have to say this, one of the few games that's actually essential. which was one of the Lynx's sort of major bugbears. There just weren't enough essential purchases on it. Okay, now this, like a handful of other games, Gauntlet's another one, you actually hold the Lynx sort of in a portrait style like this. It doesn't feel particularly comfortable, if truth be told, but it is more appropriate in terms of the screen layout. Now, looks like I've got that about right. The audio is excellent in this game. So, fairly basic puzzle game, easy to get to grips with. The goal is to form rows, 3 or more of the one colour. There are various special patterns that will give you bonus points. And I think I've spoken long enough about this. If you're born with me for this long, then I certainly congratulate you. This was not scripted, done off the cuff. I expect I'll think of things that I had meant to say. It's a bit rambling, so yeah, thank you, and look forward to your comments.